I'm back. You're back. Hey, we back. Welcome everyone to this episode on the Ultimate Sports TV. Guys, the Ravens offense this year has not gotten off to a great start. Not an ideal one, as they have not returned to their former glory of last year with the MVP Lamar Jackson. Teams are suddenly being able to figure out what they're doing and how they're doing it during games, and it's translating their offense not being as efficient, not being able to score as much, and not being good enough for them to win games as we saw versus the Chiefs, the Steelers, and recently the Patriots in Week 10. Guys, I'm about to tell you what is wrong with the Ravens offense right after you subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV, because if you are not subscribed, you're missing out on so much. Do yourself a favor and subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV, because this is the hot spot. You get lots and lots of time from the Ultimate Sports TV spot with NFL and NBA content. So subscribe, hit that big red button, and enjoy what you watch here, because you will. Then like this video for me, share this video and YouTube channel, then comment down below if you think there's something wrong with the Ravens offense and what is wrong with the Ravens offense. Before I hop into this topic, go buy yourself some Ultimate Sports TV merch. There's so many great things there. The link is in the description if you want to go buy some stuff, want to go look at the website and see what we got there. But we've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got pillows, we've got covers, we've got mugs, we've got canvases, we've got posters, we've got so much on the Ultimate Sports TV merch store on Teespring. The link is in the description. So much great quality for all the things, so many great accessories. So go ahead and get yourself some Ultimate Sports TV merch, and you'll love your results from them. Again, t-shirts, hoodies, pillows, covers, posters, mugs, so much more. I can't even name them all. Go ahead and get yourself some Ultimate Sports TV merch. The link is in the description. Now, let's get to this Ravens offense. We got to get to the first thing that's wrong with them. First of all, they're too predictable. Their offense obviously has been too predictable this year, and I think that's the answer everyone goes with. Everyone is so used to the designed runs for Lamar Jackson and everything that they can do with him, opening space. Lamar Jackson has specifically said that defenses are now calling out their plays before they even happen at the line of scrimmage. That is bizarre. No one in this season really thought, some people thought this offense would get predictable and slow down a bit, and Lamar would slow down and get a bit, and teams will figure them out. The people that said that were right, and some people said they won't be slowed down, and some of those people were wrong, guys. This Ravens offense is being slowed down because teams are figuring them out. This offense is too predictable with Lamar running all the time. Teams are learning how to tackle him. Teams are even learning how to stop the Ravens scheme runs. It's too bad. They're too predictable, and they need something to fall back on. And that's the thing. This offense has nothing to fall back on. What do you fall back on? The passing game. And the Ravens do not have that. And that is the main reason why their offense has not been able to succeed this year, mainly because they are predictable, but they have nothing to fall back on with that. They need a passing game. Lamar Jackson has no help. He has no one to throw to. That is the main reason why this offense looks so one-dimensional this year. Lamar Jackson needs help. When the Ravens' run is down, the receivers and tight ends are simply just not showing up. Lamar Jackson is being forced to be more of a real QB and passer this year because of the defense figuring this offense out, and nothing has worked for these wide receivers and tight ends. And I know many of you are going to say, well, they have Marquise Brown. He hasn't been seen this year. When he was needed the most in the Steelers game, in the Patriots game, in the Chiefs game, he was not there. He was dropping passes and he's not producing. Mark Andrews, he's acting like he's got butterfingers this year. He has put up some good games this year, but he hasn't been always reliable when you need him there. Lamar Jackson needs some wide out help, and he doesn't have it. A lot of you also may say, well, he has Dez Bryant. Well, have you seen Dez Bryant on the field? Nah. He's not going to be super effective for this passing game, and that's what they need. They do not have the effectiveness they need in this passing game to have something to fall back on and help this offense get back up. He has no wide receivers to get separation or make plays for Lamar Jackson to even have them stretch the field or come back and win games or even win games. They need wide receivers who can make plays, and right now they just do not have it. They can't fall back on the passing game right now because they just do not have what it takes to be able to fall back on the passing game. Lamar Jackson needs help to be a good QB, because what the Ravens were good at last year is lost, and they have nothing to fall back on, and that is really bad if this is a team that wants to go to the Super Bowl and make a long playoff run. Look, the Patriots were able to stop the Ravens from running with Lamar Jackson, Mark Ingram, J.K. Dobbins, or Gus Edwards. They were just able to stop the run, and when that happened, the Ravens were able to do nothing because they have no passing game. There was a couple instances where Mark Andrews dropped some balls. There was some instances where every wideout on the field was dropping balls. Lamar Jackson needs help because he is not getting effective and reliable wide receiver play, and that's why they're not able to win some of these close games where they're down at halftime or versus any good teams. That's mainly why the Ravens can't win versus any good teams, because the problem is versus the Steelers, Patriots, and Chiefs is that when Lamar, when the running game was not there, he had no one to stretch the field or get open to make plays and help them get back in this game. This team can simply just not get downfield because they have no one to make plays to get them downfield. It's either a drop, it's either because someone is not getting open. Lamar Jackson needs help. When the main reason they're not coming back in games is because they're not able to make big plays down the field. And it's simply shown in many games this season. As you saw in that Chiefs game, Lamar Jackson only had 97 yards in 4 quarters. That is not what you expect from an MVP caliber player. And it's simply because they've just figured this offense out. It's too predictable. They need people to stretch the field, get open, and make plays. And they just simply do not have that. They need playmaking wide receivers to be able to make this offense better as a whole. Because until they do that, I don't see them going far, because they can't come back in the big games because they have no wide receivers to make big plays. The Ravens have been figured out, and with no passing game, there's no real way to find an effective way to generate offense. The main problem is that Lamar Jackson has no effective passing game and no one to throw to make plays downfield, and the Patriots aren't that great of a defense. They were able to stop the run though, and they were able to stop the passing game because the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens passing game is not that great. So they were able to stop the run, and once they were able to do that, they made the Ravens one-dimensional. And when you do that, you can stop the Ravens because you know they do not have any passing game. And when their offense is so predictable, it gets easier and easier to defend them. Now, this team is going to make the playoffs. This is not a bad team. This is still a great team that can do some great things. But to me, I am not expecting them to make the Super Bowl this year. I'm not expecting them to make a deep playoff run because of what I just said. They have no good wide receivers to make big plays. They have no wide receivers to gain separation from anyone. Yes, Marquise Brown is fast, but can he get open? No. He's lock on lock with some of these quarterbacks on some plays because he can just not get separation. Lamar Jackson needs playmakers to be able to get far. And the reason they cannot come back in these crucial games versus good teams down at halftime, why have the Ravens not been able to come back from leads down at halftime? Is because they have no one to step up and make plays for them when the run game is shut down. You look at the Tennessee Titan game last year when the Ravens played the Titans. They shut down Lamar Jackson in the run game. And when they did that, the Ravens were not able to find anything effective because their passing game was not able to work. They were not able to find anything that worked because nothing was there to work, because they could not lean on the passing game. The Ravens need a passing game that they can lean on, and they just do not have that. The Ravens have been figured out, and the main problem is that Lamar Jackson has no effective passing game, guys. To me, I don't see this team going far. I don't see them making the Super Bowl. They're still a great team. I still think they'll go 12-4, 11-5. And also, this defense hasn't been playing too great, but this offense has to have a passing game to lean on to be able to be super effective to win some of these close games versus good teams. And it's why the Ravens can't really win versus good teams, because they have no one to stretch the field, get open, or make plays when it really matters the most. When it really all matters the most, the Ravens passing game is just non-existent because other teams are able to predict what they're doing, and with the Lamar-centric runs, it's just not working anymore. It's not working. Those of you that said it would work and no one would be able to stop it, well, hey, look what you're seeing now. The Ravens need a passing game, and that is the main problem why they cannot generate any offense. Marquise Brown, Mark Andrews, you got to step up, and if they don't, I don't see the Ravens going far, guys. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. What is wrong with the Ravens offense? I told you why I think, guys. This is the Ranker, aka Malik Hicks of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. I'll see you next time. Peace out, and I'll see you in my next one.